Hey guys, welcome back. I am your friend Assis and I welcome you all to my channel My Schooling. Today I am going to tell you what is the difference between Big Data and Hadoop, what is the need of Hadoop implementation. So please watch this video till the end. As you are here to learn the big data, I am sure you would have heard about the term big data and Hadoop, and you might have seen people using these two words interchangingly. Somebody will say Hadoop, somebody will say big data. So let me make an attempt to draw the line of difference between these two. Let me define what is big data and what is Hadoop. As we discussed in my previous video, there are so much of activities in the world which is happening in every 60 seconds of time, so which is generating so much amount of data. So let's think about how much data is getting generated over the internet, or how much data per head is there over the internet. So in other words, I can say like how much data you have contributed over the internet in your life so far, through your Facebook messages, through your tweets, through your emails, through your uploads of Google Photos or Apple Photos. Let's try to find out. So the total world population, if we think about, then that will be around 8 billion, and the total amount of data available on the earth is approximately 74 zettabytes. Zettabytes is the unit in which we generally measure the data. We will discuss about more about the units of measuring the data in my coming videos. And if we do simple division here, then we will find out like approximately 9 terabytes of data is available per head over the internet. It comes as the 9 TB as the result here. You may have contributed more or less, but on an average, approximately we get to know that 9 terabyte of data per head is available over internet. And another interesting thing is, in the last 2 years, out of this 9 terabyte of data, 70 to 100 GB of data was generated. So from the beginning of this civilization, only 1800 GB of data was generated, but in the last 2 years itself, 70 to 100 GB of data got generated, which is really interesting. So when this data is growing at this rate, the technology which is intended to deal with this data has to grow. That's the reason why the big data implementation in the world are growing at a very high rate, especially over last 3-4 years. Hadoop started in production in 2008. First few years were POCs. Last 3-4 years are where real good implementation has started and real good return on investment started flowing back. And another interesting thing to consider here is like how many number of devices connected to internet. So if we see the total amount of devices that is there on the earth as of now is around 22 billion. Remember, world population is 8 billion and the devices count is 22 billion. Where are those devices are coming from? Those are your traffic sensors, weather sensors, car sensors, your smart TV, smart watch, smart goggles, your smart washing machines, smart meters. All of them are nowadays connected to internet. So the a moment you make something smart, it generates data along with it. So the total devices are around 22 billion and world population is 8 billion, which means approximately 2 to 3 devices per head is there. So, and Gartner published a report that this number of devices that are connected to internet will cross 30 billion very soon. So, which is published in the Gartner report. So, combining these two things, which means total data is growing, at the same time total number of devices is also growing, so which means more and more data will be contributed over internet as more and more data is getting generated. So the technology which is intended to deal with the data has to grow. Of course, that's why Hadoop implementation is growing 100% year and year from last 3-4 years. Many MNCs are using Hadoop implementation and their big data revenue is growing more than 100% over last 3-4 years. And this data which we are discussing right now is called as the big data, which is having certain properties, which is called as the V model of big data. I have already discussed about it in my previous video. You can check it there. And a technology which is designed, which is invented to deal with this data is called Hadoop. So what is Hadoop? Hadoop is a concrete implementation. It is a set of tools, set of frameworks which are designed with having a potentiality to deal with the big data. So if theoretically we try to understand, big data is nothing but just a concept which represents the large amount of data which is difficult to process using on-hand database management tools and traditional data processing applications, whereas Hadoop is the framework which is used to handle this larger amount of data. There are many more ecosystem components available here, which we will discuss in coming videos. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel My Schooling. And if you are having any questions, you can ask in the comment section. I will reply to you as soon as possible. Thank you. Have a good day.